Okay, we're recording. Awesome. All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you for watching another episode of MKJTV, My Korean Journal Television, brought to you live from the beautiful city of Ulsan, South Korea. Today, I have a special guest because I'm sorry. I know I said I was going to have my digital camera this week, but yeah, that money needed to go somewhere else. So family over finances all the time. So anywho, instead, I brought a guest to make up for it. Hopefully once a month I can bring someone new to you guys. And I'm on location, like I promised. So we're not, as you can see, in my bedroom. Or maybe you can't see, but I can see. We're not in the bedroom. So I'm going to let my special guest introduce himself.
Hi guys, my name is Assistant Pastor Ray Kim.
Gangster Pastor Ray is his name.
And I'm part of the Emmanuel Busan Church, and I've been in Korea for 3 years now. And I'm originally from California.
I was going to say your English is really good for 3 years.
Right. I was actually born in Korea, but I immigrated when I was 7, and I lived in America for about 20 years. So actually, my English is better than my Korean.
That's awesome. I can't tell, but whatever. So, did you speak Korean before you came?
Yes, I spoke Korean before I came. Not well.
Oh, not well. So now you're fluent after 3 years.
Yeah. After having a Korean girlfriend, things like that.
That always helps, so I hear. So talk to me a little bit about transitioning from America to Korea. I mean, that's a big jump. So how was that for you?
Well, my first transition was from Korea to America. So.
Oh, right. This is true.
But yeah, coming back, there are things that are different in terms of, first of all, just Korea is a lot more cramped. So in America, it's all these wide open spaces, but Korea is just all about packing everything together. So
right.
You gotta get used to the space, and a big adjustment that you have to make is when you look at the sky. The sky seems smaller.
In Korea?
Yeah, because there's so many buildings, mountains,
oh,
and stuff like
that's
that. You just don't see as much sky. So sunrises, sunsets, things like that.
Yeah, I never noticed that.
I catch things like that. I don't
wow,
know.
I'm looking at the mountains and sky right now. You guys can't see it, but it's smaller and about to rain. So yeah.
Other things, other than that, I guess would be cultural things. Like in America, people are very, they're friendly to you. You have that first level initial interaction. In Korea, you don't have that. You could be, inside the elevator with somebody and not say a word.
Korea is a lot like New York City. No one will talk to you. Because New York, they're known for the cold shoulder. That's just how they are. It's just there's too many people, so they don't speak to anyone rather than speaking to everyone. So yeah, that's that northern mentality.
Maybe. I don't know if it would be the same thing, but yeah, Koreans do have I wouldn't say a cold shoulder, but even another thing is if I were to walk with you, we're going down the street, and I meet my friend, and it's not your friend, right? I don't have to introduce you guys. In America, that would be like rude. But in Korea, that's just how it is.
Yeah, so many things are just how it is. How did you get over the language barrier? I know you said that you spoke Korean already before you came, but you worked at it once you were here. Like, I know for me, that is one of the hardest hurdles to get over. I can adjust to the food and the space and the smaller sky, but not being able to express how I feel via talking has been a huge hurdle for me. Was that hard for you or not really?
Like I said, having a Korean girlfriend helps out a lot. Seriously, I think that I know a lot of friends that had the same thing happen to them. Got a Korean girlfriend. And they're
so
Korean
you're saying
right
is
away.
I need to get a Korean boyfriend. So
pretty
that
much.
Oh, okay.
That'll help. Other than that, you gotta read and you gotta work at it. Korean's pretty simple. I mean, if you learn the alphabet, learn how to read, you just catch on little by little. The grammar, it's not that hard.
Yeah, I was like, do they have grammar? Like,
Yeah,
I've
they
noticed,
do.
like, there's, like, when I read my kids' journals, like, there's no periods, maybe an exclamation point. You know how in English you can split a word at the end of a syllable? Nah, you just split it anywhere. You run out of lines, start over.
Well, and you can't gauge the Korean grammar, level by your kids. I mean, it's not.
This is true, but that's
not
the
fair.
only contact I have is with
Right.
kids. So yes, let's talk about fashion
Fashion.
in Korea compared to fashion in America. So one phenomenon I've noticed here is that men wear purses. Like it's very
Oh, right.
the man purse, like an essential. One of these is can you wait? There we go. One of these would be very common to have a guy just strolling down the street with a man purse, like Louis Vuitton, Coach, Prada. I mean, they're really nice purses, and it's just it's common. It's very common. You don't know if he's like carrying his purse or the purse for the woman he's walking with. So
Okay.
yeah, it's very metro here.
That's true. I don't know if I would be the one to kind of speak about men's fashion.
He's
I'm
fashionable.
not necessarily.
He has a shiny suit. That's the official
No.
sign of fashion.
I'm on my way to exercise, but it's the gangster Korean gangsters wear clothes like this. But the Korean culture, in terms of style, has been developing quickly over the last, I'd say, decade and a half. First, Koreans were also very Americanized. They followed American fashions,
Right.
but I'd say, they're turning more European. So that's why you see the men carrying purses and things like that. You go to Europe, same thing.
Yeah, like I was in Busan yesterday, and there was a billboard with I guess some famous Korean singers, and they were like in the mirror putting on like mascara.
Right.
It was very like a feminine picture, and I was like, but it's huge billboard, and it was in front of a clothing store, and people were packed, and I was like, you'd never see that in America. Like he's wearing mascara and foundation, but that's normal here.
I wouldn't say normal, but I guess for performers and I guess for those extreme fashion metrosexual men, they do exist. So I think once a society becomes more, what's the word, a little more affluent, I guess Korea's coming up economically. So you have people who have a little more time to spend on other things other than work, a little more money
like
to spend.
fashion.
Right.
Got
on
you.
fashion, so.
And in all fairness, I live directly near Ulsan University, which is actually right behind you. You can't see it, but it's right behind you. So as you know, in America, anywhere there's a college campus, that's where fashion is going to thrive because, they're young people trying to stay trendy and on the cuff of everything. So maybe that's why I see the extreme fashion a lot. But in some of the larger cities like Seoul, Busan, and even downtown Ulsan, like man purses, high heels this big. Yeah, all the fashionable stuff you would see in W magazine or the Cosmopolitan definitely is a regular visual thing.